Well, tomorrow, if you haven't heard, is Go Red Day for Women. A reminder that heart health really should be the utmost of importance. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women, killing more women than all forms of cancer combined.
That's correct. We have Dr. Kent Meredith here, cardiologist with Intermountain Medical Center Heart Institute. He's here to help us know how to keep our ticker going. Doctor, there's some numbers that we should all be aware of. Is that right? 5 numbers?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're trying to focus on prevention, but it would be a lot easier if the public was actually helping us with that. So we're telling people to know your numbers. And that means know your total cholesterol, your blood pressure, your blood sugar or glucose. And then also to know what your resting heart rate is and what it should be. And finally, there's a test that you may not have heard of called a C-reactive protein. And that's also helpful because it can predict your likelihood of having heart disease.
And that's a blood test you'd have taken?
It's a simple blood test, correct.
When you talk about these numbers, I think about the fact that we know how many miles we get per gallon in our car and everything else. But when you think about your body, we know very little and don't check up on it probably as much as we should.
Unfortunately, that's the case, and that's why we see this epidemic of heart disease.
So as far as you're concerned, these are just numbers that we should know.
These are numbers you should know for yourself, and then you should also have a goal, a target for where it should be if you're not there.
And what are the best ways to get to that goal?
Well, you know, we have screenings frequently. It's very easy to get these. They're inexpensive. They're easy to do. They're not very painful. The blood test is the most painful. That's a simple blood draw that, you know, doesn't take very much. So
you hear very often of people who have a heart attack or something like that and have no idea, just completely blindsided them.
Right.
By knowing these numbers, you really know where you stand.
You can theoretically do something about it to minimize your risk.
Okay.
And we do want to let people know, if you want to get this all checked out, sometimes one-stop shopping is what we like. So you can do that on Saturday. Free Healthy Heart Fair, February 8th, 9 until 1, Intermountain Medical Center Heart Institute. It's at 53rd South and State Street, right off the freeway. You can get free screenings and get all of it checked out. I wanted a massage, but he said heart massages are really not good. That's when you get to the bad point.
That's a little invasive, right, doctor?
That's right.
We'll try to stay away from that. And I just noticed your tie, too. That's very nice. It looks like a little heart monitor there. So.
Very appropriate.
Looks like a healthy heart in that tie. All right. That's Dr. Kent Meredith. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.